This video is sponsored by Wildlife Command Center Coffee. More about them at the end of the video. Hey everybody, it's me, John Ward, and I am back with another Dark Park film reviews. And today we are going to be looking at a company called Makeflix. And I'm not entirely sure how long they've been around for, but this kind of seems to be the way that a lot of people are now doing their physical copies. And so I thought it would be interesting to look at 3 purchases that I did. And one was from last year. Then there was one from earlier this year. And then they had a Black Friday sale on, Thanksgiving. And so I bought some more. So I thought it would be kind of cool to look at those 3. They also did this too with J.R. Bookwalter. It's called the SOV 6-pack. And this is one that I'm going to do a video all by itself on. And so this will be later. And then I also have a bunch of old Tempe videos, J.R. Bookwalter and other people. And I'm going to do another video on that one. So there's probably going to be a total of 3, maybe 4 videos just on Makeflix and Tempe. So this will go back over here because that's for another day. And we'll focus on the ones that I have sitting right there, right off screen. So, but what I want to look at first is I kind of went through what I have like in as far as like posters go and other things. And so I grabbed those. And so we're going to look at those. Those are on this side of the screen. And what had happened was I'm a big fan of J.R. Bookwalter and his kind of cast and crew. And I've been following his films since I watched on VHS, The Dead Next Door. And, of course, being a big a Sam Raimi fan, Bruce Campbell and stuff like that, Scott Spiegel, that since Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell were involved in The Dead Next Door coming out, that kind of brought me into the world of J.R. Bookwalter. And I started watching things on VHS. And then he started to release, some DVDs. And now he works with Makeflix. And at one point, it seemed very serious. These movies would not be available anymore. Buy them now and you're not going to get them down the road type of thing. And so I panicked and bought a whole bunch of the DVDs that he had, not realizing that, there'd be a different way of getting them either through streaming or through Makeflix. So these are just a few of the things, excuse me, that I kind of had in like a collectibles bag. And I'll kind of go, I'll just grab them right from the top to the bottom. So this is the original like container that the Tempe DVDs would come in. And I saved it once again, thinking, oh, these things are not going to be available anymore. And I did keep a few things inside. So let's see. That's it. So first, because I'm such a geek and I thought they wouldn't be around, I kept this Invoice. And it's for the Sandman Special Edition DVD. And this I did purchase off of Amazon, but it went through the Tempe company and then it got sent to me. Here's some stuff that's on the back of it. So I kept that. It's still listed as Tempe Video. And I also got, there's this ad slick. I think it came with this. So Kingdom of the Vampires. So I kept that. Gotta get, there we go. And let's see, what is this? This is now, so this is Tempe DVD, a division of Tempe Video. And this has on it the original and remake of Kingdom of the Vampire. So it's a double feature movie. What do you get with this? Let's see, it says bonus features, the 2007 remake feature audio commentary with actor-director Brett Kelly. You also get the 1991 original feature audio commentary with producer-director J.R. Bookwalter, and the Tempe DVD trailers. So it's 151 minutes total. So I got that. And then this came with something, I'd stored this with it, but this came with, I believe, the SOV 6-pack. So it's for the reissue of Robot Ninja. And down here, now we're at Tempe Digital. And this was done through an Indiegogo campaign that J.R. Bookwalter put out, and I gave to it. I believe I gave to it twice. And you could pre-order the 2K restored 3-disc Ultimate Edition Blu Ray. And there's the back, which is an advertisement for some of the other movies that are now available on Blu Ray. And you're not seeing Makeflix yet. I'm gonna 20% off your next online order. Enter promo code SPRING at checkout. Well, damn, I never used that. I've always just looked at the front more or less. Crap, I could have saved 20%. Oh well. So then this came, so this is from Makeflix, and I believe this also came with the SOV 6-pack. And so it's a Happy Holidays card, and on the back, it's, see if you can see it. You can see it like that. It's autographed. And it says, from our family to yours. And then I believe that's J.R. Bookwalter. I think that's there because that looks like a J. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I can't make that out, unfortunately. Lana? And I can't make that out either. But it's cool. It's got three signatures on it, and wishing a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So I just chose to keep all this stuff, and I don't really like getting rid of these type of things because you never know. Companies go out of business, and then you wish, oh man, I wish I had that stuff. So I just keep it inside my little box here. Then the next thing is also an invoice. And this is actually for the Robot Ninja purchase. So it's, billed to Indiegogo. And it's the Robot Ninja Ultimate Edition Blu Ray. Oh, pardon me. Robot Ninja comic book adaptation and Robot Ninja 18x24 reversible poster. And it looks like I spent a total of $25 because I got a discount. I probably used a code. So I kept this too, just because it's part of that Robot Ninja. Let's see, looking for a date. Well, prepaid date 2018. That might be right. 2018, and then maybe I think it came out 2020, 2019, 2020. But it was in the works for a little bit, so okay. And then there's this ad. for Filthy McNastiest. Ew, ... That's nasty, baby. And it's also got the an advertisement for Quest for the Egg Salad, Mulva, Zombie Ass Kicker, and Filthy McNasty. We're still at Tempe Video. Splatter Rampage, a division of Tempe Video. Right there. Excuse me. And oh, this is a double feature. So it's Filthy McNastier and Filthy McNastyist. I think there's 3 of these. There's Filthy McNasty, Filthy McNastier, and Filthy McNastyist. So I kept those. Might as well keep all this stuff. You never know. And then next is the comic book that I got for the Indiegogo. So for Robot Ninja. So this is it here. And here's the back. And so now we're at Tempe Digital. Pardon me. Long day at work. First time on Blu Ray 2K restored with 5.1 surround remix. And I like how they kind of, that they make it look like a comic book. Let's see here. So let's open the... So it's black and white, and it's a pretty good looking comic book, actually. Let's go a little further in. Oh, there we go. Right in the middle. There's Robot Ninja. Go a little bit more. So this looks pretty good. And on the back page, they got some ads here for some more stuff you can pick up. And then last is the poster that was talked about on the invoice. So let me try to get this in. So here's the poster. It's a big poster. I like the colors. I like the drawings. I like all of that. It looks nice, like a comic book. And then this is the other side. Ooh, pardon me. Is the like what the original VHS box looked like. So this is how I know it. This is how I rented it. If I did put this up on my wall, I'd probably put this side because this is just what I know best from the film, even though I like both sides. But this is to me the Robot Ninja. So okay, which leads us into, let's take a little. This is my Axmus Christmas skull mug. It wraps all the way around. And these will be available soon for purchase. I get them through Vistaprint. I was waiting for them to get in the colors that I need. Because see, the inside is red and the handle is red. And they didn't have those colors. But they now do. They now have these colors in. I checked. So I'll be putting up a video and a link and stuff to where you can get these. Alrighty, so what we have here first is the Robot Ninja Blu Ray. And it looks like that. It's got a good cover, good colors, good drawing, all that stuff. That's the side. That's the other side. There's the back. Signed by the man himself, J.R. Bookwalter. It's nice that he signs things because he also signed the back of the SOV 6-pack too. And let's see here. So okay, so it's the Ultimate Edition. And it's a pick aimed at gorehounds and fans of the disgusting. And that's from Weekly Variety. Includes reversible wrap featuring original 1989 artwork and 8-page color booklet with liner notes by director J.R. Bookwalter. It's from 1989. It's color 79 minutes. Horror action, not rated. It does have subtitles, English and Spanish, and it's region free. And looking on here, this does star Burt Ward of Batman fame. He played Robin. We got Linnea Quigley is also in this, and Scott Spiegel. Dave Dakota. Written, produced, and directed by J.R. Bookwalter. So let's see. Let's read. Late one night, frustrated comic book artist Leonard Miller witnesses the brutal rape and murder of a young couple at the hands of ruthless small-town thugs. Seeking vigilante justice, Miller decides to become his most famous character. That would be the Robot Ninja. Stalking the night, intent on spilling the blood of any criminal who stands in his way. Written, produced, and directed by J.R. Bookwalter, The Dead Next Door, Ozone. Robot Ninja slashes, stabs, guts, pokes, and jabs its way to a cinematic finale, putting a unique imprint on the superhero genre. Okay. Now we know what it's about. Let's find out what went into creating this whole disc package thing here. So painstakingly restored from 2K film scan of the original 16 millimeter AB roll cut negative with a dynamic new 5.1 surround sound remix. VHS era video store classic Robot Ninja debuts on Blu Ray in time for its 30th anniversary. This feature packed 2-disc Ultimate Edition includes hours of vintage and newly prepared bonus materials, 4 audio commentaries, not bad, 3 foreign dubbed mixes, the original 1989 standard definition version with proper stereo mix for the first time. All right. And we got some pictures here. So it looks like that's the Robot Ninja, like stabbing a guy in the head because he's got this. Oh, yeah, these kind of like claws right here. There's the Robot Ninja there. Here we got Burt Ward and Linnea Quigley and a dead guy. So let's take this off. And let's see. Yeah, it's different. So here's the front, the actual box, and you got your side, the back, and so it's all the same stuff, except it does say like Blu-ray is disc 1, DVD is disc 2, and it gives all the aspects. for the Blu-ray and then for the DVD. I'm not going to get into that. There's a lot of them, except that there's a ton of stuff on here. I mean, a ton of stuff. It would take me too long to read all this, but there's, yeah. So yeah, check it out. And then one of the things that I do like that J.R. Bookwaller does is he will he lists the times for like the special features and things, like if something is 11 minutes or 7 minutes or 2 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is. He lists all that. So you know exactly what you're getting, which is nice. Because a lot of the times when you get something and you're seeing all these special features, you're like, oh, cool, behind the scenes. And it's 4 minutes. You were hoping for something that was longer. Here, you exactly know what the length is, which is really nice. So let's take a look here. Okay, well, here's the booklet that we'll look at in a second. So here's the DVD or the DVD and then the Blu-ray. These are done really well. These look really nice. They stand out. It's nice that they're two separate looking discs, so there's no confusion. Clearly DVD and then Blu-ray. And because this has the older, poster on it, that's also one way to tell. And then we'll pop these out because there's so then when you pop those out, there's this. So you can flip it. So if you get bored of this, you can always flip it and look at this. So that's nice. And it says Ultimate Edition, the ultimate superhero of the future has arrived. And it says it's 90 minutes. It's got a warning. Warning. This motion picture contains scenes of horror that may be considered too intense for anyone under the age of 18. I'm sold. Cinema home video. It does say VHS right here. Tonight he's deadlier than ever. The ultimate superhero of the future has arrived. And then we got some pictures here. Here's the one that was on the other one. There's Burt Ward and Linnea Quigley. You got the guy getting hit in the head with the blade. And a different picture. It looks like his hand got cut off. And that's blood spraying everywhere. So this has a different description. So let's see. Okay, so Leonard Miller, Michael Todd, is a frustrated artist. His publisher, Burt Ward, and his agent are out to capitalize on the booming success of Robot Ninja, the greatest costumed hero since Batman. I see what they did. Batman, Robin, Burt Ward. A little bit of word play there with the picture. One night, Miller witnesses the brutal rape murder of a young couple at the hands of ruthless thugs. He cries out for revenge. With the help of an inventor friend, Dr. Goodnight, Miller becomes the robot ninja, stalking the dark streets of Ridgeway, intent on spilling some blood. The only thing stopping him is a remorseful Goodnight and a frustrated local cop. That's always one step behind him. Robot Ninja slashes, stabs, guts, pokes, and jabs his way through body after body until his final confrontation with head baddie Sanchez. You'll never see comic books the same way again. So, okay. So that back in there. Put that there. Now it also came with a booklet, which is right here. And there's the back. And this is actually for the soundtrack to the film, which is story composed and performed by J.R. Bookwalter. And let's see, so let's open this. And it says, Robot Ninja, Thoughts on Embracing Failure by J.R. Bookwalter. So this looks like it's nicely done. Then about this restoration. How do you get the soundtrack? Oh, to access the MP3 soundtrack, insert disc 2 DVD into your computer's DVD-ROM drive and browse to the DVD-ROM folder. It is also available on compact disc. So if you don't want a digital copy, you can always buy the physical copy. Okay, all right. So I'm really glad that I did the Indiegogo on this. Okay. I'm just going to put this over here. Okay. Now, the thing with Robot Ninja, with this, is, and maybe I should have read. So both the Blu Ray and the DVD are, well, let's see. The Blu Ray is a 4:3 original aspect ratio. So it's 1.33 to 1 aspect ratio. The DVD, which is the original 1989, which is the, excuse me, 1989 original VHS version, is 1.33 to 1 audio aspect ratio. So this is not widescreen. So it's like this, basically, when you're watching it. So at one point, for $5, you could order the Robot Ninja widescreen disc, which I did. And this comes at 16:9 widescreen. So it's 1.78 to 1. So this is now widescreen. So the way that I've kind of demonstrated on these videos is full screen is like this, widescreen is like that. So I thought it was worth picking up both. So now there's 3 different versions of the film as far as an aspect ratio goes. So I think everything well, almost everything I'm going to, well, no, I'm pretty sure everything I'm showing you could actually get on Makeflix, or you could find on Amazon, eBay, but try Makeflix first, since this video is about Makeflix and Tempe Video. So now the film that I bought along with this, there's 2 more, is Platoon of the Dead. And I got this on Blu Ray, and I'm glad I did. And a lot of these I remember when they originally came out on VHS. So it says the ultimate axis of evil, ... dead. But see what they did? Evil Dead. Evil Dead. Good colors. I like the box for this. There's the side and the back. And let's see. So it says, in the darkest future, man's greatest enemy is one another as one another. Wait. In the distant future, man's greatest enemy is one another as the flesh-eating undead wages war against the living. Okay. This is from 2009. It's color, 82 minutes. It is widescreen. Horror action, English subtitles, and it's not rated. It's also region free. This is from Makeflix. So this is not an original version of this. This is, I ordered it from Makeflix. And so where Robot Ninja was like its own thing, now we're into the Makeflix stuff. And I don't think this was Makeflix, but you might be able to get it on Makeflix. So let's see. A Marine platoon is ambushed during a mission, leaving only 3 soldiers alive to fend off the growling army of the undead. En route to their pickup point, they come across an abandoned house with 3 mysterious women hiding out inside. This is not going to go well. If they can make it through the night, they are home free, ... Or so they think, because someone is hiding a dark secret that may alter the course of this gore-drenched war. ... So, what do we got here? We got, not really familiar with any of the actors. Director of photography is Joe Sherlock. Music is by Steve Sessions. Executive producer, J.R. Bookwalter. Produced by Joe Sherlock and John Bowker, who John Bowker also wrote, directed, and edited the film. Does this have a date? I think this is saying 2018. Maybe for this is when this got reissued. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we got a Makeflix card in here that I put in. Makeflix.com, enter promo code conventions for 10% off your first online order. Man, I keep missing deals left and right. I really need to be looking at this stuff more. Jeez. All right. So that's now 30% that I've lost. Here's the inside. So I like the colors. I like the design. They just could have been a little more original. I mean, this is just this. But I like that it's the soldiers here, the platoon right here, and that they brought up Platoon of the Dead. I like the colors and the blood and everything. So put this back in here. See, I put this back in here, and then I forget to use it every time. Okay. The next one is 5 movies on 4 discs. This is Bad Movie Police, Crimewave. So there's the front, got the side, and the back. Let's see here. So there's 5 movies. So you get Galaxy of the Dinosaurs, Chick Boxer, Humanoids from Atlantis, and then a double disc of Maximum Impact and one of my favorites, Zombie Cop. And pardon me. So this is Bad Movie Police Case 1 through 3. And so it stars our Una, our God, I cannot pronounce this. It's just not working out in my brain. Ara Una Albright, sorry, and Lilith Stabs. It also stars Tanya Dempsey. Stories the series creator is J.R. Bookwalter, written and directed by John Tracy. For anyone who's watched a movie so bad you wished acting required a permit, or that a 14-day waiting period was mandatory to buy a camera, ... the Bad Movie Police are here. Follow the adventures of Sergeant Meow. I got a little kitty below me. Meow. Got a little Natasha. Let's see. Where was I? Follow the adventures of Sergeant, looks like Elkie Mantooth, Lieutenant it's not Dracula, Dracula? I can't believe I'm having problems with this. Dracula, Dread, and the MBP task force as they seek out the worst sin terrorist in movie history and bring their crimes to justice for your entertainment. Sorry for the problems with the names. Some of this writing is small and it's just not clicking with my brain. So case 1 is Galaxy of the Dinosaurs. It's 92 minutes, not rated. I'm sorry, it's made in 1992, not rated, 71 minutes plus extras. And it's directed by Lance Randis, James Black. So the first Bad Movie Police case is a little gem from 1992 called Galaxy of the Dinosaurs. Its claim to fame is director Lance Randis' gross misuse of stock footage from Planet of the Dinosaurs, which is an awesome film. I mean, if you love like the animated, not cartoons, but like the actual claymation animation for like dinosaurs and monsters and stuff, Planet of the Dinosaurs is great. Intercut with thrift store footage shot in the woods behind the director's father's house. So, okay, well, that's something to look forward to. Case 2, Chick Boxer, 1992, not rated, 70 minutes plus extras. James Black. And it's directed by Yolanda Squat Pump. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Squat Pump. Let's see. Shot in late 1991, Chick Boxer has a long list of crimes it's committed against good cinema. Among them is a cameo by retired Scream Queen Michelle Bauer, one of the best. She was in Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, which was Fred Olen Ray. Shot in Los Angeles, while the rest of this turkey was lensed in the backwoods of Ohio, under the dubious talents of feminist director Yolanda Squat Pump. Watch for Bauer's nude scene in the flick's finale, which was obviously tacked on to an otherwise skinless cheese fest. Out of Sight and Soldier star James Black is also on board for this comic misstep in cinematic sludge. Oh, yeah, this is a misstep. Out of Sight and Soldier? And now Chickboxer? Okay. Case 3 is Humanoids from Atlantis. It's 1992, not rated, 61 minutes, plus extras. Some of these names are repeating. This one, okay. Directed by Lance Randis. The third time is not a charm, as this BMP. Third time is not the charm, as the BMP butt heads with a I'm just going to skip the word. With a bad actor whose tenuous tie to celebrity is a bit part in the 1992 fiasco Humanoids from Atlantis. As if that wasn't bad enough, you'll have to endure the worst actor running around in a bad monster suit ever made during a biting cold Ohio winter, where the so-called creature can't even get in the water, ... exclamation point. Grew butt heads with a Garrus? I really don't know what that word is. I cannot make it out. So I believe they're referring to James L. Edwards. Okay, so this one is not a case. It's just a film by itself. Zombie Cop, 1991, not rated, 61 minutes. Now this one has James R. Black Jr., directed by Lance Randis. During a routine drug bust, a cop named Gil meets up with a Haitian voodoo doctor named Dr. Death. They shoot each other as Death is chanting a voodoo ritual, cursing Gil's existence for all time. Several nights later, Gil and Death both rise from their graves as members of the undead. Gil enlists the help of his human partner, and together the duo track down the ghoulish Death, who is continuing his nefarious plans for world domination. And that's Zombie Cop. That's one of my favorites. And then the last one, which is also by itself. Well, these are on a disc together, but they're not a case. There's not a case. So is Maximum Impact in 1992, not rated, 61 minutes. And this also has James Black in it. And it is directed by Lance Randis. So Jerry Hanley is an average guy living the American dream. But while on business in the city, Jerry's friend tries to set him up with a teenage prostitute held captive by a pimp's gang of thugs. Okay. Instead, Jerry befriends the girl, stealing her away. The ruthless gang raids Jerry's sleepy community in search of their property. I'm guessing that's the teenage prostitute. Killing Jerry's fiancée in the process. That is not very nice. The murder triggers Jerry's deepest emotions, causing him to unleash his revenge upon the gang on their own terms. Oh, that was a lot to read. Bad Movie Police, a division of Tempe Video. This is 2007, color, 324 minutes. Cult comedy, not rated. It is full frame. Region is 1 and 0. Let's see what's inside here. Oh, it's got 2 cards. So I'm not a big fan, and I'll explain later why, of how these DVDs are put in here. They seem to fit okay. They seem to be protected, but I'm gonna talk about this a little bit later. So they basically just, they have the posters from the front, which is fine. And they got good colors. They stand out. There's a lot going on. So at least they're interesting. So I like that. This one here is Galaxy of the Dinosaurs. We got Chickboxer here. Humanoids from Atlantis here. And then Zombie Cop and Maximum Impact there. And it comes with, got these 2 cards here. So Bad Movie Police, and then it shows one of the officers and gives a history. I'm not going to read all that. That's way too long. And then on the back is an advertisement. This is a deadly weapon. So it's the Zombie Cop VHS, but so it's a joke that you're watching bad movies. And then the other one, here's the other cop and her bio. And then it's got the same advertisement on the back. Yeah, Zombie Cop. Okay. So let's go. So then the last one that I did on that purchase is something that I found to be very disappointing, actually. But it's also partially my fault. I should have just spent $5 extra and bought the Blu Ray. So, but this is a great documentary, and I highly recommend people watch it. It's Reflections on the Living Dead. And this is a documentary that looks back at Night of the Living Dead, the original. And it has includes rare interviews with George A. Romero, John A. Russo, Wes Craven, Sam Raimi, Toby Hooper, and John Landis. And here we're seeing all the... It's got a good cover. It's very, Night of the Living Dead, which I like. So it looks pretty good. It's got a good drawing on there. There's its side. Got its back. And there's the zombie girl from the cellar right there. Let's see. Bonus features are audio commentary, free soundtrack MP3 download, free Vimeo on demand streaming, and Tempe digital trailers. Now I'm going to tell you why I'm disappointed in this in a second. So it says here, Originally released in 1993 as Night of the Living Dead 25th anniversary documentary, this edition has been fully remastered from the original standard definition source material and includes an all-new interview with actress Judith O'Dea. So this came out again as Reflections, 2005, colors 79 minutes, documentary horror, not rated, stereo, English subtitles, and it's region free. This is Makeflix. Written and directed by Thomas Brown. Produced and photographed by J.R. Bookwalter. Original music by Matthew Jason Walsh. What else does it say on here? Starring George A. Romero, John A. Russo, Russell W. Steiner, Carol Hardman, Marilyn Eastman, Judith O'Dea, Wes Craven, Sam Raimi, Toby Hooper, John Landis, Scott Spiegel, Fred Olen Ray, Dave Dakota, Christian Gore, David E. Williams. It's also edited by J.R. Bookwalter and Thomas Brown. Okay, so let's. Oh, and there's a picture of George. There's John. So George Romero, George Russo, or John Russo, Sam Raimi, and then Wes Craven. So let's see what this is about. So Tempe Entertainment is proud to present a feature-length documentary on the making of the seminal horror classic Night of the Living Dead, produced with the cooperation of the film's producers, Image 10, gathered together for the first time in 25 years are director George A. Romero, co-writer John A. Russo, and producers Russell W. Steiner, and Carl Hardman, who come together for a once-in-a-lifetime roundtable discussion on the making of the film and its impact in the decades since first release. So yeah, this is like amazing that they were able to get all these guys together because of all the issues and stuff that they had over the years. It was pretty amazing that they got them all together. Let's see. Supplementing this material are interviews with Hardman and partner Marilyn Eastman on the film's unique makeup, music, and sound effects, plus celebrity filmmakers Wes Craven, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Sam Raimi, The Evil Dead, Toby Hooper, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, John Landis, An American Werewolf in London, and others who were inspired by this legendary classic. And then there's the inside. So they're pretty much just copying like the front onto these. It's kind of boring, but be nice if it was a little different, but at least the art is good. The colors are good. Yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining too much. It's just there's not a lot of originality if you're using something 3 times, but it does look good otherwise. So, and this is a great documentary. So, and we'll explain a little bit later why I am disappointed in this edition. So I will explain that. So Robot Ninja, first purchase. Those 3 were the second purchase. And now we get to the big Black Friday sale that they had. And the first that I got was a CD. Skinned Alive soundtrack. That's some pretty great art on there. I really like that. And score composed and performed by J.R. Bookwalter. Tempe sound. Here's this. Oh, we got on this side too. And then it's back. Yeah, so it gives all the track listings right here. This is all the score, and then it gets into like songs from different people on here too. Yeah, this looks nice. And then the inside looks like that. There we go. So I like this. It's good colors and all that. I like the kind of like the blood, like the maybe on the ground, like on a black surface. So I like that. This here lists the songs. It does list equipment used for the score, which is kind of cool. Gives a little liner note right there. Additional bonus tracks available exclusively for digital and streaming. Oh, so you got two here. Got a special thanks down here. So, yeah, this is nice looking. I like it. I own a lot of the Tempe soundtracks, so I have a lot of them. I keep them in the same. Are they in the same folder with the Full Moon? No, Full Moon is separate from these, but I kind of group them. I think I have a Tempe folder, and then I have a Full Moon folder. So, but I kind of put them together in a way. So, got that. Then I also picked up this, kind of like Robot Ninja. This is Skinned Alive, widescreen edition. $5, get the widescreen edition of it. Because the only version I have is the original Skinned Alive, which is this. And this is one of the original DVDs. And it's doesn't give its aspect ratio, or at least I can't find it quickly. But I figured if they're offering this, then this must be full screen. So I picked it up. Now, the only thing I don't like is it would have been nice to use something different. Maybe flip it, make this red and make that black and make this red. Something like that. Do something different. But I'm happy to have this, happy to have a widescreen. So now I have two different versions of it. And then I got the Filthy McNasty Quadrilogy on Blu Ray. So quad 4. So it's 4 films. And not much going on, but it's a decent looking cover. I mean, you get its point. There's its side. Got its back. And we got our pictures. So there's Filthy McNasty with Debbie Rochon. This is the female version, who I think is also that. So that and that, I think, are the female versions of Filthy McNasty. And then we got 2 hot girls. And then we got one girl here, excuse me, one girl here being tortured or killed, maybe. Let's see, it says content on this Blu-ray disc has been sourced from best available standard definition masters, encoded with higher quality H.264 picture. No material has been upscaled to HD. Includes free on-demand streaming digital copy. So these films range from 2001 to 2010. Their color, 235 minutes, horror comedy, not rated, subtitled in English, and it's region free. And there we got the Makeflix. So that's where I got this from. Tempe Digital. Looks like this came out this year, 2001. So let's see. Oh, I left out that dude. Dude with white face. Okay, so let's see. And I believe all of these are Chris Seaver or Christopher Seaver films. So, okay, so let's see. It all began in 2001 with Filthy McNasty, the outlandish tale of two nerdy chicks whose greatest wish comes true when a horny demon named Phil turns them into sexy sirens. After sneaking into Tempe Full Moon's, after sneaking onto Tempe Full Moon's Dead and Rotting limited edition DVD as a bonus feature, the splatter comedy became a cult sensation 2 years later, paired with Malva Zombie Ass Kicker. Malva Zombie Ass Kicker. The first twisted versions from writer-director Chris Seaver to achieve worldwide distribution. This modest success paved the way for a trio of sequels, first with Phil the Demon returning from Filthy McNasty before introducing D. Art Gannon, the more deadly female of the species, for series highlights Filthy McNastiest and Filthy McNasty 4, Carnal Holocaust. So I wonder if that's Phil the Demon right there. I've only seen a couple of these, and it was a very long time ago, like when they originally came out, very long time ago. Let's see. Highly censored on digital streaming platforms, this long-awaited quadrilogy arrives fully uncut with newly restored editions of the first 3 movies taken from the archival mini DV masters and the final sequel presented in native 1080p HD for the first time on disc. All 4 gross out comedies spurt into Blu Ray with an hour-long retrospective looking back at the series, archival bonus materials from the Tempe vaults, and vintage audio commentaries and trailers. Okay, that was a lot. And then it gives down here the 4 films and then talks about the bonus feature. So I'm not going to read all this stuff, but so Filthy McNasty, which was 2001, 47 minutes. That's in its 4:3 original aspect ratio. Filthy McNastier, which was 2003, 49 minutes. Remastered feature in its 4:3 aspect ratio. Filthy McNastiest, which is 2005, 57 minutes. 2001 restored feature in widescreen, 16.9 aspect ratio. Filthy McNasty 4, Carnal Holocaust, 2010, 82 minutes. 2021 restored feature in 1080p HD, and it's 16.9 original aspect ratio. Looks like there's audio commentaries, vintage trailers. There's a bunch of stuff on here. Commercials. And then the 2001 bonus feature is Filthy Reflections. Filthy Reflections. Retrospective with Chris Seaver, Casey Boker. This is 65 minutes HD. You can also see Vimeo on demand streaming. Oh, Vimeo. Oh, that's okay. That's a different thing. Vimeo on demand streaming digital copy of all 4 movies. Okay. And here's its inside. Same thing. Okay, so now why was I disappointed with Reflections on the Living Dead on that DVD? So I watched the DVD and then I watched any special features, anything like that that it had. And then I clicked on the audio commentary. And Jared Bookwalter goes, oh, well, if you get the Blu Ray, it has the like the full length documentary on it. So the one that's on DVD is edited. It's cut. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to keep it. You know, you never know. Could be a collector's item one day. You never know. But when they had their Black Friday sale, I had to buy the Blu Ray. So now I have two versions of this film, two lengths, two formats, so here's the front. Here's the back. Got its side. So what it says, so everything is pretty much the same. Except it does say down here, complete unedited roundtable, 101 minutes, compared to the original 1993 VHS version, which was 83 minutes. So that kind of bummed me out. Makeflix, right down here. Because I guess if I just looked harder, paid more attention, or just spent the extra like $5 to get the Blu-ray, I wouldn't be buying it a second time. But I'm glad I have it because I do like things to be complete. So yeah, inside is the same. So that kind of bummed me out that I had to buy it twice. But I'm happy with the end result, which is this. And I should have bought it on Blu-ray to begin with because I am such a big fan of this documentary that why would I settle for DVD when I could buy Blu-ray? So my fault. Now, I'd also mentioned that on the Bad Movie Police is I didn't like how the DVDs were set up inside. Well, this is why. So here is Jack Bones Splatter Platters, 5 movies on 4 discs. Okay. I'm assuming that's Jack Bone. There's the disc. So, but when you open it, the DVDs come out because the box is broken. When I got it, the box was broken. So now I have 2 DVDs that were in shipping that were rattling around on these things, possibly getting scratched. So I had to go look on eBay and I found something that is similar but better to hold these. And I'm going to have to spend $10 on that, which I'm not a big fan of because my whole reason for buying these on Black Friday was to save some money. So here's the inside. So we have this one, which is a double feature, Film AFF Crew, Wet Heat, double feature, Destruction Kings, Mulva 2, Kill Teen Ape, and Quest for the Egg Salad. All good looking discs, you know, colorful, bright, like the way they do them. Nice thing is that I like how they do them here, that they're the actual discs. So it just doesn't feel like to me like they're just repeating themselves inside. So now I'm going to flip it. I'm just going to try to keep it so the disc don't all go all over the place. There's the back. There's the side. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies. Yeah. This is Splatter Rampage. Not seeing movie flicks anywhere. 2008 color and black and white, 307 minutes, cult comedy, not rated, region 0. Yeah, and it looks like this originally came out in 2008. Maybe because it's older, that's why the inside of it was damaged. I'm not sure. But if people are going to be packing these, they should be listening to the rattle. And if it rattles, throw it in a damage bin. Don't send it out. Just going to pour some water here. Vegas is cold these days, but man, I'm telling you, it's still dry. There we go. Okay. So our first film is called Wet Heat, 2008. Oh, I see. Or do I? Wet Heat is one movie. Film Crew is another movie. Okay. So Wet Heat, 2008, not rated 55 minutes. Directed by Chris Seaver. Thrill a Minute Laugh Riot pays homage to the spy genre as Teen Ape is sprung from prison to track down the kidnapped entertainment president before all Hollywood crumbles. Mind-blowing gunplay and big laughs ensue. Okay, that's Wet Heat. Film Crew is also 2008, not rated 59 minutes. And it is also directed by Chris Seaver. A mind-bending twist to the murder mystery as a group of Miss Cretan movie theater employees prepare for a midnight movie and start disappearing one by one. Will anyone survive the showtime? ... question mark. Next one, Destruction Kings. This one stars Chris Seaver and is directed by Chris Seaver. Let's see. So Destruction Kings, 2006, not rated, 71 minutes. Mr. Bonejack and Team Ape reunite for the final apocalyptic showdown with the ultimate creatures of the night. Dracula, Frankenstein, and the Wolfman. Okay. With the help of their buxom new partner, Brandy, and a ragtag group of monster-killing kids that love all things horror, Destruction Kings is the mother of all horror comedies. I will be the judge of that. I will be the judge of that. The viewer will be the judge of that. Molva 2, Kill Teen Ape. Kill Teen Ape, because there's an exclamation point. 2005, not rated, 62 minutes. Debbie Rochon. Directed by Chris Seaver. So join Molva as she rips through victims left and right to get to the notorious Teen Ape, who 5 years ago shocked her into a sugar coma and stole her Halloween candy. Not cool, dude. Not cool at all. Now she's awoke and ready to kill that monkey man in a splatter-filled action comedy spoof of the Kill Bill films that will leave you squealing for more. All right. Now, last one. Quest for the Egg Salad, 2003, not rated, 60 minutes, directed by Chris Seaver and stars Tina Krause. Journey with us now to Center Earth and follow the misadventures of young Balthazar Balthazar, I think I'm right on that, and friends as they set out on a quest to retrieve the sacred egg salad. The great wizard Bonejack fears that the evil Goblin King plans to use the egg salad to cover all of Central Earth in darkness and chaos. Mixing insane, offbeat comedy with the mystic times of legend and fantasy, Quest for the Egg Salad is sure to make you laugh, weep, or vomit with pure wonder. Wonder. Starring cult favorite Tina Kraus, Witch House 3 Demon Fire, and an erotic vampire in Paris. So there you go. I like collections. So when I know the characters and I've only seen them maybe a few times, I'll pick up the collection so that way I can watch a lot more of their stuff. So just very unhappy with this box. So I'm going to put that up here to be safe. All right. Coming to an end. Coming to an end soon. Ugh. Sorry, not doing good with the reading tonight. Mouth dry, all that stuff. Okay, so this next one is Carnage for the Destroyer. Interesting box. This is part of that Splatter Rampage. There's its side. And it's back. And I do not see Makeflix on this. Okay. So let's see. Slaughter and mayhem isn't just for serial killers anymore. 2006 color, 55 minutes, horror comedy, not rated, region 0. Interesting back. A lot of stuff going on there. Let's see. Bonus features are audio commentary with writer-director Chris Seaver, audio commentary with the LBP cast and crew, behind-the-scenes featurette, 29 minutes, cast rehearsal, 37 minutes, epic metal commercial, 3 minutes, Splatter Rampage DVD trailers. Okay. So there's the Splatter Rampage down there. Tempe video. It does say low budget pictures here, and then gives their website there too. Written, produced, and directed by Chris Seaver. Anybody that I recommend, or anybody that I recognize. Well, Teen Ape is listed in this. Teen Ape actually got a credit, so I guess Teen Ape is actually a real person. One of the editors is Henrik Kuto. So let's see. It's that time of year again for the kids of Bonejack Heights, ... to prepare the haunted house for Halloween. And this year, one of them has a big surprise in store when he dedicates the spook show to a legendary god named the Destroyer. But little do the teen misfits know that this well-intended heavy metal warrior has mistakenly awakened the Destroyer for real. And now he's ready to teach them what Carnage is all about. ... And we got a little warning down here. It says, a word of warning, this stuff's not for the children's or folks with wholesome Christian values. I think I'm not a Christian. I can watch this with no problem. All right, well, let's take a look inside. Oh, this just has the, once again, just the front. I mean, I like the colors. I say that a lot with stuff, but it seems like these type of DVDs with what they're doing these days, the colors really stand out. They're actually really nice. So yeah, there you go. The next film I've been interested in watching for a while. So I don't know when I'll watch it because there's just so much for me to watch, but eventually I'll get to it. It's called The Brass Ring, and it looks like it's a zombie film. And it says, the only thing scarier than watching a zombie movie, ... is seeing how they're made. Exclamation point. It says a William Victor Skolton film? Fat Cat DVD. Excuse me. I like this cover. If I get it in, there we go. I like the greens. It's rare when you see green. They show more red, but I like the green up here. There's its side. And its back. Okay, so let's see here. There is a review, a must-see for indie filmmaker, and that is from Indie Slate magazine. Let's see, 2008, black and white in color, 83 minutes, horror documentary, not rated, region 0. Bonus features, audio commentary with the director, The Man with the Talking Boy short film, 4 minutes. Skoten, the director. God, I know I'm really mangling his name. Like Skoten, Filmworks trailers. Sorry, man. And Fat Cat DVD trailers. This does not say MovieFlix on it anywhere. Tempe is listed down here. Anybody in it that I might know? Answer to that is no. So you got some pictures. Here's a guy doing makeup for like one of the zombies. Zombie cast photo. Like a behind the scenes picture of zombie stuff. It looks, or no, just behind the scenes. Another, the kind of behind the scenes, girl with gun. Guy putting on makeup here to make him a zombie. Yeah, there's pictures. I didn't show the pictures for Carnage for the Destroyer. So picture of, there's Teen Ape back there. So cast of, or picture of cast. That looks like the Destroyer. Carnage for the Destroyer, or just the Destroyer. Got a guy screaming. Looks like he's up there too. People, dead body people here. Oh, that's Carnage holding a guy upside down with his feet like he's going to tear him open. And that's Bojack, I believe, is right there. So we already know the ones for this. And yeah, and we looked at these. Okay, so we are now caught up. Okay, so let's find out what this is about. In the summer of 2000, a group of friends in rural Iowa set out to create their own Super 8mm zombie epic inspired by a generation of regional filmmakers before them. Led by William Skoten, sorry, man, a salesman and a horror fan with no prior filmmaking experience, and J.J. Zetz, an IT consultant, the group is sure that success is at hand. Or is it? ... question mark. This is their story, ... See firsthand how a loyal group of first-time filmmakers try to turn $7,500 cash into 90 minutes of raw, unbridled horror movie. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we'll take that out for a second. Okay, so it's the front cover. But the little insert here, Tempe DVD, movies with guts, dot, dot, dot. Fully loaded special editions available wherever DVDs is sold. That I do agree with. These are fully loaded. I mean, these guys put on a ton of special features, which is just awesome. So that's what's on there. So we got Witch House 3, which I own, Dead and Rotting, which I own, Hell Asylum, which I own, Skinned Alive, which I own. Right there, Skinned Alive. Townies, which I still need to buy. I haven't purchased that one yet. And Bloodletting. I do own that one. Then on the back, Splatter Rampage, dot, 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 and movies with even more guts. So I guess these movies have more guts than these movies. So let's see, what are these? Mulva, Zombie Ass Kicker, and Filthy McNasty, and Quest for the Egg Salad. Okay. So these, this has to go back this way. All right, so there we go. We are down to the last one. How cool is that? Just gonna flip these here. All right, last one. Let's pat it out with some water drinking. This is a great documentary. I'm really glad I bought it. Probably should have bought it on Blu Ray, but I bought it on DVD. And I have a few of these types of documentaries that are about scream queens and like B movie making and stuff like that. This is Screaming in High Heels, the rise and fall of the Scream Queen era. And it's with Linnea Quigley, Brink Stevens, who I've worked with. She's in Meat Up Massacre 4. I hope to work with her again. And Michelle Bauer. I'd actually like to work with Linnea Quigley and Michelle Bauer also. But Brink was great to work with. So please hire her onto your project. She was really nice to work with. And this is a picture of them down here. I like this cover. It's very comic booky. It says, vampirism, flesh-eating, demonic possession, chainsaw hookering, every girl needs to make a living. It features David Dakota, Jay Richardson, Richard Gabay, Ken Hall, Ted Newsom, and Fred Olen Ray. Oh, there's a review down here with very small writing. So dot, 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 an amazing story that horror and pop culture fans should and will lavishly enjoy. And that's from Planet Fury. It's got its little horror sticker up here to make it look like kind of like a VHS tape. There's its side. It's on the side here. Okay. There's its back. So we got our Scream Queens up here. We got Michelle, Linnea, Brink. Let's see, the film is, 2011, color, black and white, 63 minutes, horror documentary, not rated. Oh, it's widescreen, 16:9, region free. Bonus features, 2011 outtakes with Linnea, Brink, and Michelle. All new 2020 cast reunion special. Oh, that's cool. So this is an updated disc. 2 flashback weekend of horror Q&A sessions, all new photo gallery and trailer gallery. So that's cool. And then we got our pictures of the 3 of them down here. So there's Linnea, there's Michelle, there's Brink. So we got some reviews. Let's see. even if you aren't a fan, seeing the history of the genre, these ladies' past and their struggles, the ultimate payoff of some creepy, cheap films is definitely worth the watch. That's bloody disgusting. A fun and breezy film, clipping along at a quick pace. That's Dread Central. For horror fans who came of age during the VHS boom, Fangoria. And it looks like this is like B plus Boy or maybe B and Boy Productions. Let's see if there's anybody. Oh, Linnea quickly helped on the music. Written, produced, and directed by Jason Paul Cullum, 2011. Okay, so let's give this a read. The world already had the likes of Fay Wray, Janet Leigh, and Jamie Lee Curtis. But by the mid-1980s, a new type of actress ripped out of the hearts of low-budget horror fans. By taking off their clothes, they did. And dying horribly, they did. Linnea Quigley, Return of the Living Dead, Brinke Stevens, The Slumber Party Massacre, and Michelle Bauer, Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, created the modern version of a scream queen. Women who mostly star in low-budget, often direct-to-video horror films. The hours were long and the pay was minimal, but these business-minded ladies unintentionally launched a trend by using their fame and looks to sell trading cards, model kits, comic books, 1-900 numbers, and even bars of soap. So they were being flown all over the world, meeting President Reagan and appearing on major talk shows. Oh, soon they were being flown all over the world, meeting President Reagan and appearing on major talk shows. Then it all came crashing down. This is their breast-filled, blood-soaked story. Yeah, they changed low-budget history right there. You know, and the Scream Queen debate has gone on since, which is what makes a Scream Queen? Just because you're in a movie, in a horror film, does not make you a Scream Queen. Just because you're in a horror film and you show your boobs does not make you a Scream Queen. It's that simple. Anybody can put a label on themselves that says, oh, I'm Scream, I'm so-and-so, I'm a Scream Queen. No. The fans have to make you a Scream Queen. The fans made them Scream Queens. So we rented all their movies. We saw them at conventions. We met them. We showed them respect. And they were smart. These three women were not dumb. They knew what they were doing, and they were business women, and they were good actresses, and they knew what was going on. They knew how to kind of work this whole thing like a businesswoman should. So this is why I recommend this. And there's a few other movies that talk about independent and B movies and the Scream Queens also that are worth picking up. So let's see, there's a last part here. So let's see, featuring hundreds of film clips and interviews with the women themselves, plus many of their most common collaborators like David Dakota, Sorority Babes in the Seinball Bolorama. My favorite from him is Creepazoids, which has Linnea Quigley in it. And Fred Olen Ray, The Tomb. Screaming in High Heels is the Scream Come True by see what they did? Scream Come True. By director Jason Paul Cullum. Something to Scream About. That's the other documentary that's really good. And Safe Inside, which aired on Sci-Fi and Chiller, and now comes to you uncensored in all its sexually graphic and gore-filled glory. So, yeah, this is worth picking up. Let's take a look inside. Oh, okay. So that's the inside. And same as the front, but this is okay because they give it a different color. They move stuff around and it just looks different. So I like that. It's got a nice shade of, like, I think that's blue. Yeah, it's supposed to look like clouds maybe. So kind of like a blue and white or like a gray. So that looks nice. So let's see what this all is. All right. So this is from the director talking about the movie. A Scream Come True. Yeah, it goes all the way from here all the way down to here. And yeah, we got pictures from different conventions, pictures of the women, posters, bunch of stuff. So this is nice. So you just pull this right out and read it. I'm not going to read it, but let's pull it out. It's too long to read. So this is, there we go. So that's cool. So let's see. This should go back in this way. Put that right back in there. All right. Oh, here's it's a tiny little picture. If you pick this up, take a look on the side here. That's the killer from the Slumber Party Massacre, and then there's Brink right down there. That's cool. That's fun. Okay, so as I do, we recap. So and then I'll say goodbye, and you can enjoy the rest of your day. So, as we just saw, Screaming in High Heels, the rise and fall of the Scream Queen era. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. The Brass Ring. Don't know if I can recommend it or not because I haven't watched it, but it sounds cool. Carnage for the Destroyer. Looks interesting. We got the Bone Jacks Splatter Platters. Need to find a new box. Put that back up here. Blu Ray of Reflections on the Living Dead. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. Definitely pick this up. I love this. I originally saw it when Jared Bookwalter had it up on YouTube, and you could watch it for free. And then that's when I picked up the DVD because I liked it so much because I like physical copies. And then I picked this up. So might still be up on YouTube. I don't know. Filthy McNasty Quadrilogy. These look fun. Actually interested in watching all of these and then watching the retrospective at the end. The CD for Skinned Alive. I always like the music from Tempe. Then the Skinned Alive widescreen edition. So pick that up if you have that that original version, this one, or maybe there is a newer one of this, but it's not widescreen. So good movie, but I recommend both. Then the DVD version of Reflections on the Living Dead. So, which I don't recommend. I don't recommend the DVD version, just the Blu-ray. Crimewave, 5 movies on 4 discs. So we got Galaxy of the Dinosaurs, Chick Boxer, Humanoids from Atlantis, Maximum Impact, and my favorite, Zombie God. These are fun, and it was nice getting it as one big package. So, Platoon of the Dead, Blu Ray, definitely worth picking up. This one I definitely did not want on DVD. I did want the Blu Ray, so I picked this one up. So, highly recommended. The widescreen edition of Robot Ninja. So, pick that up. If you have the other versions, so you can get a widescreen. And then the Ultimate Edition of Robot Ninja. Definitely recommend this one. So, okay. So that is that. I'm not going to show again the little stuff that I got, like the comic book and the poster and all that. So that's not what this is all about. It's all about the Blu-rays and DVDs and CDs and stuff like that. So, okay. So I guess that's it. Thank you for tuning in. And please check out, Tempe. I guess now it's Tempe Streaming or Tempe, like music for their CD, or Jared Bookwalter on Facebook. So that's one way of probably getting these films. Otherwise, it'd be through Makeflix. And I'll put a link down below for Makeflix. So, yours truly, who knows, maybe one day might have some stuff coming out from them. But yeah, I guess that's it. So thank you very much. And I will see you on the next video. All right. Bye. Hey, everybody. Thanks for hanging out after the video. And thank you for watching the very first Dark Park Films sponsored video. And who is that sponsor? Well, I've now learned if I do this with my hands, they go to the right area. There we go. That would be Wildlife Command Center Coffee, and you can purchase it right there. You can go to their website, which is BUYWCC.com, and pick up their coffee. They have 2 blends, which I'm going to show you now. The first coffee is this one right here. This is a breakfast blend. It's 10 ounces, and it is a medium ground. And it does say, and it's breakfast, like I said, and this is what it says right here. It says, early bird can catch the worm. So there you go, a breakfast blend coffee that helps you catch the worm in the morning. And I really like this one. I'm more of a breakfast kind of blend coffee guy in the morning. So this one I really like. It has that little bit of oomph to it to kind of get you moving, get you up and out. And so I really enjoy this one. But that doesn't mean that I don't like the other one, which is this one right here. This is a dark roast. It is also 10 ounces. And both of these are $7.99 at their website. Pretty good price for 10 ounces worth of ground coffee. This one is, it's a little darker. So it's, I think it's better for drinking at night. Maybe if you're, writing a screenplay or if you're filming, this has got that oomph, that double punch to get you going. So this is one that I also recommend. I like both of these quite a bit, but I kind of do, the breakfast in the morning and then the dark more at night. So I recommend both of these quite a bit. And how did I find out about these two, these 2 coffees here? And how did I find out about Wildlife Command Center? Well, when I was working on Night of the Zomghouls, there was a box of coffee that was just sitting there filled with coffee. And we didn't know what to do with it. Like, whose is this? Who brought it? Why is it here? And so we just kept going to the store and buying coffee. And then one day I said, why don't we just get the coffee out of the box and use that instead of, wasting money on going to Smith's or whatever and picking up coffee. So we did. We did not realize that it was the Wildlife Command Center coffee, and that it, was sponsoring the movie. And it was great coffee. Everybody loved it. And we just went right through it. By the last day of filming, this coffee was gone. And I went and found out, about Wildlife Command Center, asked if they would like to be a sponsor for Dark Park Films, for their coffee. As many of you know, I love coffee. I love coffee mugs. And so this was a perfect match. And Wildlife Command Center is great with animals. So they provide a great service for rescuing animals. So it's kind of that double whammy for me, where coffee, helping animals, you can't go wrong. And they were even cool enough to send me, get in there, a coffee mug, because they knew that I liked coffee mugs. And right now, I don't get that. A little bit. I'm going to go on the keyboard, but that's their dark blend, because I'm recording this at night. So I am actually drinking that while recording. Also, one thing that you can get at their website, which is cool, is you can get this. There you go. This pocket knife, which is $9.49. And this is pretty cool because it has their name on it. Wildlife Command Center, we can catch it. And this is what it looks like. Put that down there. There we go. Fully out. So you're getting like the bottle opener, you got the corkscrew, you got a screwdriver, you got a blade, and then you got this little hook thing that you could pop it into something that doesn't have a tab, and then the liquid or whatever in there will come out. So this is pretty cool. And I'm just going to keep mine in my car, because you never know. You might need a pocket knife. So please support them. I'm going to have links down below, where you can, check out just the Wildlife Command Center. I'll also have a link for Wildlife Command Center coffee. And it will basically be for both these guys right here. And please support them. I support them. I think what they do is pretty awesome. And maybe this coffee will be on your set or in your kitchen. It will definitely be, on my set in my kitchen. I know that. So please, once again, I'm going to show you these. Please go to their website and pick up their coffee and make it part of your day or night, depending on which one you like. So that'll be about it. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, so thank you. And once again, please support my channel. Please support the Wildlife Command Center, and I will catch you later. Bye.